Good morning. I'm on my way to have coffee with the girls, and I wanted to talk to everybody about rites of passage. It's where one generation passes knowledge and traditions down to the next. And with that being said, I started YouTube in 2010 and I stopped in 2014 because our homestead had a wildfire, and so I just took a break. I restarted YouTube approximately 3 years ago, and I love the friendships I've made and everything. And the reason I started the YouTube is because there were people that wanted to learn how to grow food and farm and garden and do the orchards and all that, and we just can't have people coming out to the farm all the time. So that's why I started the vlog, so that I could share my knowledge and pass on, and that way people didn't come out to the farm and all that. But I learned everything I know from my seniors, the ladies from church, my grandparents, my parents. I learned how to homestead. I learned how to can, cook. I learned how to make pickles, relish, jellies, jams, candy, you name it. We did it. And I learned. I never once got offended when I was being told how to do all this stuff. But I'm learning that some of the people in 35 and under get offended. And I had shared some stuff with somebody and they got downright offended with me. And I thought, well, how is this offensive? I'm just passing on the knowledge that was given to me. And I'm busy. I don't have time to sit and type something out. I thought that I would be sweet and share what I've learned. Never once thought it would offend somebody. But that's some of today's generation. They just get their feelings hurt. They don't want to accept knowledge from an elder that has been there. I mean, I was born in the 60s. I learned from my grandparents and everybody that survived the Great Depression and all. There's a lot of knowledge to be passed down and shared. I didn't mean for it to be offensive. I can't even imagine it being offensive, but that's just how immature some people are. And they popped off with sarcasm like I was better than them, and quite frankly, it pissed me off. I was like, seriously? So it's just sad. Today, I'm going to probably not spend so much time on YouTube and just focus on my farm. But it did. It just really irritated me to no end. But I wondered if anybody else had gone through that. It seems like you just can't share things with people today. You can't. Today's world is so different, and I frankly don't like it. I wish we could go back when, because I'd give anything to sit and talk to my grandma right now, or my grandpa, and talk about homemade peanut brittle and all this stuff that he did when I was growing up. And we picked blackberries and made all kinds of stuff with it, from syrup to juice to just eating them, to jellies, jams, pies, cobblers. I mean, anyway, that's kind of the gist of it. I just think it's ridiculous that somebody has to kind of take away from you just sharing something with them. Let me know if that's happened to you and how did you deal with it. I can tell you what I did. I unsubscribed. I ain't gonna follow somebody like that. It's just sad though, because I'm as nice as I can be, and all I do is just try to help people. I have a Facebook group, and I have a lot of people asking and wanting to know about farming, and I just share everything I can. But it's just, anyway, done with my rant. Y'all have a blessed day. And to some of the younger generation, when somebody's trying to pass some knowledge down to you out of love, don't get offended. Grow up and take advice. That's how I learned.